by the San Clemente.
Okay, we're back on the air now. We've been off for about the last couple minutes. Sorry, folks, we lost the reception here, so we're back on just audio. There is no video. So 3rd down and 8. We're off for a couple plays. Boy, this is a huge stadium, too, we're in here. This is an old stadium. I've been done for a long time. So here we go. Big 3rd down and 8. San Clemente is moving right to left across your computer screen. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Reddick and gun. He's got heavy pressure. And receiver's going to get drilled. It was high anyway. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And that was really basically the first pass that wasn't really on the money this time.
Well, the previous one wasn't on the money either. Either the receiver ran the wrong pattern or Chase read it wrong, but that pass was thrown in the turf. And San Clemente is now 3 and out. They're having to punt.
So Jones going to punt the ball. It's going to be into the end zone where it's going to be brought back out to the 20-yard line where it's going to be first down Servite. It's 8:58 to go in the second quarter. San Clemente trails 3-0. And would like to thank our Friday Night Live sponsors, our main sponsor, South Coast Distributing, the Aarons family, the OC Tavern, Michael Merrigan, Rocco Custom Remodeling, Reno and Greg, Little Page Automotive, Mark Littlepage, Little Page Landscaping, Paul Littlepage, and Gateway Chiropractic, John Vaught. We appreciate the support of Friday Night Live, mostly ex-Triton alumni and local businessmen that are bringing Friday Night Live to you. And sorry again about the video tonight. We're not allowed to do it by CIF, won't let us do it, so it's audio only. Dubs formation, 2 receivers either side, motion. Fajardo, the quarterback and gun. And he got running back all the way out to the 40-yard line. That was Chris Nichols. So it's going to be at the 40-yard line where it's going to be first down Servite, and that's the real first big run by Servite.
Tackle was made by Rudy Oropeza, but that tackle was made way down the field. That was a huge hole there.
Empty backfield, 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Servite's moving left to right across your computer screen. Looks like they're switching up the play now. San Clemente's got a 3-man front. Gun. Fajardo backs up. It's got oh man! That was 24.
That was Randy Adams who almost came up with the interception. He tipped it with one hand, but tipped it away from himself and wasn't able to make the interception. But that pass was a little overthrown, and he was almost in position to make the reception. But that was a good effort.
It looked like he was just getting ready to make the hit, and all of a sudden realized, oh, hey, the ball's coming to me. Adams, a good athlete. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Now it's 3 receivers to the left. Motion. Fajardo and gun. The give on the left side to Nichols, and he gets out to the 50-yard line where it looks like it's going to be a first down, Coach.
Yeah, it was Fajardo who was carrying the ball. He faked the ball to Nichols, kept the ball, and went to the right side.
So that's going to be first down Servite. 8:18 to go in the second quarter. San Clemente ahead, 3-0. 2 receivers to the right.
San Clemente behind.
What did I say?
You said they were ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Servite ahead, 3. They give up the left side of the formation. It's the running back, Chris Nichols, and he gets out to the 47, 48-yard on San Clemente, where it's going to be second down and about 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the middle of the second quarter, and this has really been a surprise. San Clemente is playing real well in being able to stop this offensive team of Servite.
2 receivers either side. Fajardo and gun. Takes a 3-step drop, and it's going to be incomplete, where it's going to be second down and 7. Third down and 7. 7:25 to go in the second quarter. San Clemente trails 3-0. No video tonight, just live audio. So big third down for the San Clemente defense. And Servite likes to run that empty backfield. They've got 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right, empty backfield. Fajardo and Gunn. San Clemente's got to get pressure. You got to watch out for him running, and he takes off. And he's out to the 30-yard line, to the 25, to the 23-yard line, 22-yard line. First down, Servite on a run by the quarterback, Cody Fajardo.
That's San Clemente's inability to control the third down situation. They had third down and 7, and I don't know, as good, as outstanding a quarterback as he is, you'd think they'd have one linebacker just tracking him and just playing nose and not letting him lose their sight. And he was able to get away and have a long yardage run.
Spread formation, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Fajardo and Gunn, they give up the left side again. It's got all the way down to the 10-yard line. That was Chris Nichols. And it's going to be another first down, Servite. And Servite is now starting to open up on offense. Like we told you earlier, San Clemente has to stay with Servite. They got to score. They can't be having these scoring opportunities or these offensive drives and not get any points, because Servite is kind of what happened last few games is they let the other team start getting up on them, then they can't. It's hard to come back. Great ending last week, though. 3 backs in the back, lined up across as a T.
San Clemente's got a hold.
DeRosa's a running back.
San Clemente's got a hold. Servite here to a field goal. Tackle was made by Rudy Oropeza.
So 2nd and goal. Ball's going to be about the 7-yard line.
Good. We're down.
And this is three backs. Fajardo up under center. The give around the left side. Oh, he had him. And he's going to be into the end zone untouched. Chris Nichols. And Servite scores on a 7-yard run. And now it's 6:03 to go in the second quarter. Servite takes a 9-0 lead. Pending the PAT attempt. And he went in untouched around the left side.
Yeah, he had a wide open field going around that end.
So getting ready for the PAT. It's been close so far. And Servite's one of those schools that they'll line up, and it looks like it could be a possible 2-point conversion. Then they switch back to the PAT formation. If they see something that San Clemente defense doesn't react quickly, then they can go ahead and run that 2-point conversion. Got a whistle on the field. I don't know. Not even going to guess on this one.
Yeah, it looks like it might be illegal procedure, but boy, all the referees are together trying to figure this one out. Illegal procedure on Servite.
Hey. Well,
they must have had 2 guys moving.
Maybe when they all moved back to the main formation or something. I don't know. They had somebody moving. So the ball's going to be back about the 10-yard line. Make that 9-yard line.
I think we couldn't see the center. Maybe the center moved the ball.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I can't see. We got this booth up here. We got this big bar in the middle of this, kind of obstructs our view a little bit. And we are high up here. It's like being the bottom of a blimp. The snap. Oh, almost blocked. And that just went in. So Servite now leads 10-0. 6:03 to go here in the second quarter. San Clemente better get the offense going and get down there and get some points. They're going to have to start putting points on the board.
Yeah, they can't
let Servite get ahead of them.
They can't have a series of plays and not be able to get down and score, at least get on the board with a field goal. Right now, I think if I were San Clemente, I'd just try and play position ball and try and get inside the 30-yard line, play it a short field, and hopefully Aaron Jones can keep you in the game by kicking the field goals. But you can't get in a series of offensive plays and not go down and put points on the board somehow.
So we got Espino and Johnson standing back on the 2-yard line. So far, he's kicked it. The kicker from Servite has been in the end zone. And speaking of Johnson, what a great catch last week on 4th and 15. Pulls in the pass at the back of the end zone for a 25-yard play and the touchdown that puts San Clemente into the playoffs as the number 3 seed. And we're going against the number 1 seed, Servite. It's going to be fielded this time. Oh, right at the 1 yard line. Espino, he gets out to the 9. Boy, it looked to me like he stepped in the end zone.
It looked to me like he stepped on the line.
Exactly. And that was right in front of that official. That ball should have come out to the 20-yard line. So Sacramento's going to have the ball.
Well, I think that was I would have probably made an effort to catch that ball in the end zone and get the ball out to the 20. But David, I guess, thought he could get some more yards, but he only brought the ball out 9 yards because it looked like his foot was on the line.
It sure was.
The referee didn't call it.
Right in front of the official, too. All right, San Clemente's going to take the field. They're going to be moving right to left across your computer screen. They trail 10-0 here in the second quarter. 5:58 to go. Spread formation. 3 receivers to the right. Single receiver to the left. Reddick and gun. Espino set to his right. 3-step drop. Off the hands.
He threw that.
Was that
low.
Espino? It was off the hands. It was low around the knees. Still should have been caught, but it was low, so it's going to be second down and 10.
Well, he had 3 receivers going deep and Espino underneath on like about a 5-yard pattern, but he threw that ball down to around David's knees, and he just couldn't handle the ball down there.
Actually, that was a good play because, like Ben said, the receiver's going deep, so it opened up underneath. But got to make these plays, guys. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, Reddick and gun, 3-step drop. It's going deep for Ela, and almost looked like the defender was holding him. He was well covered.
He threw that ball about 5 yards over his head. He actually just lofted the ball, hoping Ela could run underneath it, but it was a little bit too far. So now San Clemente's got a 3rd 10 situation, and they've had a hard time converting these long 3rd down situations.
So 3rd down and 10, 5:50 go in the second quarter. San Clemente trails 10-0. First round CIF action here against Servite at Cerritos College. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. 3-step drop. Reddick's being flushed out. He's got running room. He has to go now. And he's going to get maybe to the 15-yard line where it's going to be 4th down and 5. It's a nice run by Reddick.
Yeah, but
and a punting situation, punting situation. 4th and 5. They're sure the heck not going to go for it right there.
Well, again, he had all his wide receivers going deep patterns and didn't have anybody going on a 10-yard pattern just to get the first down.
Nichols will be standing on the 50-yard line for Servite. The pump by Jones. And the ball's going to bounce. They better grab that ball. Downs it at the 37-yard line of San Clemente, where Servite is going to take over 1st and 10, moving left to right.
There's a flag out in the field way away from the ball. That's on the other side of the field. So I don't know. It could be against anybody.
Yeah, against Servite.
And that was way away from the ball. That's on the other side of the field.
So that'll bring the ball back, and because right now Servite had great field position right there at the 37-yard line.
That was not a very good punt by
personal foul. Well, they're saying San Clemente now. What? Now they just changed it, and they just said it was personal foul against San Clemente. So speaking of good field position, now it's going to get better for Servite. They said it the first time. He said it was on Servite, and they started marching back this way. Then the official came up and said it was against San Clemente, and now we're going to be marching the other way.
This is something you don't want to give Servite.
Oh, no, gosh. Servite right now is starting to get on a roll here. So San Clemente is going to have to buckle down here because they can't just 3 and out, or we're going to be in trouble. Because Servite already leads 10-0. 5:10 to go here in the second quarter. Servite's going to line up with 2 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. It's going to be a reverse pass. And the pass
that should be
intercepted. Intercepted by San Clemente. He runs it out.
He had to. Oh.
That was a late hit right there by Servite. So Aaron Jones picked it off, and that's going to be a flag against Servite, so that'll help.
Well, we don't know if it's against Servite. because that flag came in late.
I don't know. It's always a
personal foul.
San Clemente.
They got Aaron for. Yeah.
We must have retaliated. There was a late hit out of bounds, and what happened? Something happened on the sideline.
Well,
and San Clemente got caught.
Aaron caught the ball about the 1 foot line, and his impetus just took him into the end zone. He had to bring it back out, and brought it back out, and then he got, as he's running out of bounds, he got nailed by the Servite defender, and then he turned around and gave him a bump back, and he's the one that got caught with the flag coming in late. So it's always the second guy they catch. It's never the first guy.
That's true. So 4:59 to go in the second quarter on a huge interception by Aaron Jones.
Well, this is a break for San Clemente. Now let's hope they can move the ball and get out of the shadow of their goalpost.
Two receivers, or a single receiver on either side of the formation, split backs. And it looks like Espino gets out to about the 8-yard line, just back to the line of scrimmage. I got 1 yard. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9, 4:44 to go in the second quarter. San Clemente trailing 10-0. And that was a huge interception by Jones to stop the potential scoring threat by Servite.
No, it was a terrible pass by Servite.
It was.
Because the receiver was well covered by Aaron. He just threw that ball up in the air.
It was a reverse pass, and you know that guy, they're going to throw it anyway, figuring out it's a trick play. It's got to work. Dubs formation, 2 receivers either side. Motion. The give on the right side. And Pasquale was the ball carrier, and he gets about just maybe 1 yard, so it'll be 3rd down and about 8. And there's a penalty against San Clemente, Coach. Motion.
Yep. Illegal procedure against San Clemente.
Oh, so ball's coming back 5 yards. Or I don't know.
I don't know.
They may decline it, Coach.
I know. It would be 3rd and 5.
8. They're declining
3rd and 8,
it.
yeah. 3rd and 8.
So 3rd down and 8. Ball's going to be right at the 10-yard line. 4:08 to go in the second quarter. San Clemente trails 10-0. And this is a big first 3rd down play for San Clemente. They got to get a 1st down. If they're going to get into this ball game, they got to start moving this football and scoring. 2 receivers either side of the formation, Redding and Gunn. Espino, the lone setback to the right. Motion. San Clemente moved early, Coach. San Clemente moved early, and it's going to be a complete pass to Espino. He gets out to the 15-yard line, but the right receiver jumped early.
Wow.
But they'll decline it.
I don't know.
Yeah, they'll decline it, make San Clemente punt. The receiver who was lined up on the right side, I didn't see whose number it was, but he jumped early, and he was right in front of the official who threw the flag.
And that's just upsets the coaches because the wide receivers are supposed to be going on the snap of the ball. They're supposed to be looking down the line of scrimmage and looking at the ball and not going on sound, because as far away as they're from the ball, they can't trust to go by the sound. And so they need a big punt by Aaron Jones here.
Getting ready for the punt by Aaron Jones. Nichols going to be standing at the 50-yard line. 3:57 to go here in the second quarter, and San Clemente trails 10-0, and there's a injury timeout. And with that, we want to thank our Friday Night Live sponsors. Our main sponsors, South Coast Distributing, the Aarons family, OC Tavern, Michael Merrigan, Rocco Custom Remodeling, Reno and Greg, Little Page Automotive, Mark Littlepage, Little Page Landscaping, Paul Littlepage, Gateway Chiropractic, John Vaught, and we appreciate the support of our Friday Night Live sponsors. And David Espino was the injured San Clemente player on that. Seems to be walking okay on the sideline, and you don't want to lose him. So here we go with the punt. The ball's up, and Aaron Jones got bumped. He should have fell down. It's going to be fielded right at the 49-yard line. So San Clemente is going to take over 1st and 10. Servite's going to take over 1st and 10. They'll be moving left to right, ahead 10-0. 3:42 to go in the second quarter.
Well, San Clemente's this is a playoff game, and when you lose, you're out. So they've got to come up with every play, offensive, defensively, that they can come up in their grab bag, because there is no tomorrow for the losing team.
So Servite, 2 receivers either side of the formation, Fajardo and Gunn. The give on the right side to Sean De Rosa. He gets about maybe 2 yards, which will be 2nd down and 8. 3:33 to go in the second quarter. Servite ahead, 10-0.
Tackle is made by Rudy Oropeza, number 33. And Servite goes with a no-huddle offense.
2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Now it's Dubs formation. Fajardo's going to be in gun. 3-step drop, like a wide open receiver down to the 28-yard line, and he was wide open. That was number 10, Rudy Guerrero.
Wow, he was wide open.
Who's Dana playing tonight, Coach? Do you know?
They are playing.
Someone just sent in that they're ahead 9-3, 1 minute left to go in the half, and I can't remember the school they're playing. Long pass down to the end zone, and it's going to be complete to the 1-yard line. That was Ensley Johnson on the reception, and just like that, Servite's on the 1-yard line.
I think Dana Hills is playing Lakewood.
Yeah, I don't remember. The give up, or was that a quarterback keep? I can't tell on the pie. It looked like a quarterback keep.
Yeah, it's touchdown.
So Servite scores just like that. It is now 16-0. 2:43 to go in the second quarter.
Well,
and that's not the way to end this last. It's kind of what they've scored. They've scored 2 touchdowns in the last
2 minutes.
Yeah, a few minutes, man. And I tell you, well, you got to make first downs, Coach, on offense. Yeah. You can't if you're going to go 3 and out. You're eventually all you're going to do is you get Servite closer and closer.
And then to top that off, they punted, and Servite's gotten the ball inside San Clemente territory in both their punts.
Yep.
It's not like they started their offense deep into their territory.
Getting ready for the PAT again. 2:43 to go here in the second quarter. Servite now ahead because the PAT is good. 17-0. And San Clemente now has their hands full with Servite. It was a close 3-0 game until about the last 3-4 minutes, whatever it was, few minutes, and Servite has scored twice. And it's now 17-0. 2:43 to go. San Clemente's got 2 minutes and 43 seconds to go. They need to get the ball. They're going to get a kick to them, and they need to go down and put some points on the board, right, Coach? They got to get something going here.
They got to get a field goal, or better get in the end zone, but they got to get on the scoreboard. They just I don't know. They just seem to break down and in their offense and can't maintain their offense going for an entire series.
So Espino's not back there now. I hope he's not injured over there on the San Clemente side. He got hurt on that last play.
We don't have
Nicholas and Terrell Johnson. Yeah, if we lose him.
We don't have any running backs. Ray Medina's out for this game. And to lose David, there is no running game for San Clemente.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't see Espino standing. Well, we'll see in a second if he's coming out or not. The kick looks like it's going to be into the end zone again. And into the end zone and out of the end zone. So San Clemente's going to take over 1st and 10, moving right to left across your computer screen. They trail 17-0, 2:43 to go in the second quarter. And San Clemente's got to get something going right now on offense. If they're going to get back into this game, they got to drive down and get some points, or it's going to be a long night.
And again, as in the previous 3 games, San Clemente just has not been able to control the game and being able to keep their offense on the field. They just are doing a 3 and out. They punt it, but Servite's been able to get the punts in really good field position to go in for their last 2 scores.
Dubs formation, 2 receivers either side. Espino is in the game. Reddick and gun. They give to Espino on the right side. He gets maybe about a yard where it's going to be 2nd down and 9. And Servite now has completely shut down the San Clemente running game. You know, Coach, ever since they started off with that fly motion at the first play where they got 5 yards, they haven't gone back to it once.
Nope.
You know, maybe throw it in there again.
Tackles made by Servite's Matthew Iman, number 37. Well, San Clemente doesn't set up they don't have a running formation. Their formation's all passing formations.
Dubs formation, Reddick and gun. Quick slant pass on the left side to Ela, and he's going to get out to the 28-yard line where it's going to be 3rd down and about, 2 maybe? Yeah, 3rd down and 2. 1:53 to go here in the second quarter. San Clemente trails 17-0. And maybe San Clemente's got to get moving here. The clock is ticking.
Yeah, and they're not.
No,
they got their timeouts. They should be able to use their timeouts.
Maybe run your hurry-up offense a little bit. Here we go, 2 split backs. Reddick under center. Motion. There's that fly option, what we were just talking about. Pasquale. And he's going to be right close. He may have it. I don't know. He got right to the 30-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. 1st down, I think, Coach. 1st down, San Clemente.
Boy, Nick looked like he was a little hesitant on that run. He needed to get a yard, and you got to fight for that yard. It almost looked like he stopped and was trying to dodge a defender.
Yeah, look, he was trying to cut back. He did. Yeah. You're right. He got stopped going to the right, and then he kind of stopped and tried to cut back to the left, but he got back and got the 1st down.
Yeah.
So nice job by Pasquale. But it did look like that. Looked like he just stopped for a second because I think he saw just a little bit of a hole. 2 receivers either side of the formation, Reddick and gun. Espino set to his right. And, that was almost picked off by Servite because Johnny Martinez pulled up on his pattern. He was running a slant pattern, and he kind of held up a little bit.
I don't know whether that was, I guess he was supposed to run a slant, but he did a hitch and stopped, and the pass wasn't even close.
No, I think, he pulled up on his route. Reddick thought he was going to keep coming across the formation, and he stopped. At least it stops the clock. And how many timeouts we got? Do we got 3, Coach?
2.
2? Timeouts left, 3-3.
Is that little number on the right-hand side?
2 receivers either side. That pass was right on the money to Ela. Would have been a 1st down at the 50, and it goes off his hands. So, 4th down.
Wow.
So, to make that 3rd, what am I talking about? 3rd down and 10. The ball's going to be right at the 30-yard line. 56 seconds to go.
I think they've thrown every pass pattern at him thus far. I don't know what new they can throw at Servite.
Dubs formation. Reddick and gun. Espino set to his right. And we got a stop by the clock, or stop by the referees of the clock. We'll see what happened.
Too much time. They called the timeout.
Timeout, San Clemente.
Why? I don't understand. The clock was stopped. They wasting a timeout to call a play.
I'm assuming Dave Brown up here saw something different, so they want to want to change a play. Now they got 2 timeouts left.
Well, let me tell you, when you call a timeout and you're going to call a play, that play better work.
This better work because probably the other play they're going to run is the Dave Brown, who's up here with us at the other end of this loft that we're in, this press box. He probably saw something that didn't look good, so they're sending in another play right now.
Well, I don't know if he saw something new. I have a feeling that he called the play and didn't have the right personnel out there to run it.
We'll never know. But something made him call a timeout. And clock is stopped. 55 seconds to go in the second quarter. San Clemente trails 17-0. It was 3-0. And then in a matter of about a few minutes, Servite scored twice.
Those minutes, they scored twice.
So San Clemente's got to get something. It's 3rd and 10. Let's see what this play is. Dubs formation. 2 receivers either side. Reddick and gun. Espino set to his right. The give to Espino on a draw. And he's got running room. And he gets out to the 44-yard line where it's first down, San Clemente. Nice job by Espino, who was just kind of picking his way through there. Now they got the hurry up. No huddle. 2-minute offense.
Got their 49 seconds, and they're on their own 48-yard line, 44-yard line.
So it's gun formation. Open receiver on to Ela. The pass completion at the 50-yard line, where it's going to be second down and about 3. Nice job by Ela, and a nice pass by Reddick. So, second down and a long 3. 41 seconds to go here in the second quarter. San Clemente trails 17-0. San Clemente has time. They got to get down. Don't make mistakes. Put points on the board. Dubs formation. 2 receivers either side. Complete to Johnny Martinez. It gets out to the 34-yard line of Servite, where it's first down, San Clemente.
They got to stop the clock to move the down marker, so San Clemente's got to line up over the ball quickly.
So San Clemente set, Dubs formation.
Down. They have to get down. Why are they standing around looking at each other? Get down.
They're all ready. Here we go, gun. The snap. It's complete.
They're keeping the
clock
complete
running. To the 30-yard line.
They're running the clock.
To Ela.
And San Clemente has to use their next timeout.
That'll give San Clemente one more timeout. And with that timeout, we would like to thank our Friday Night Live sponsors. Our main sponsor, South Coast Distributing, the Aarons family, OC Tavern, Michael Merrigan, Rocco Custom Remodeling, Reno and Greg, Little Page Automotive, Mark Littlepage, Little Page Landscaping, Paul Littlepage, Gateway Chiropractic, John Vaught. And we appreciate our support of our Friday Night Live sponsors. And remember, folks out there, that we cannot do the live video tonight because CIF will not allow us because some other companies here, and they have exclusive rights to video. So we're bringing you live audio. So, and boy, Faith, tell me, show me, we have a bunch of Triton faithful, bunch of listeners out there listening to this ball game.
Well, San Clemente comes out 24 seconds. One thing they've got to do is control the ball, get one more first down, and they're in at least field goal position.
Got to put points on the board. Spread formation, 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left, Redding and gun. 4-man rush by Servite. Open receiver to Espino, and it's out to the 30 or the 27-yard line, where it's going to be third down.
And
San Clemente called timeout again.
They didn't mention San Clemente. They just called timeout, but they didn't point to San Clemente's side. Nope, they didn't call timeout.
They're going to try to get it one more play and give Jones a little bit of they better hurry up. They snap the ball and spike it. Why would you do that? They're already up on the line. Might as well throw a play and see, maybe get a 5-yard something pass and then let him kick. But he's got a strong leg, but they must feel confident that he's going to make this, 28, 38, and 7.
Well, I don't know why
yarder.
I don't know why the referees called timeout, because they stopped the clock, and San Clemente didn't have any more timeouts. That's why they threw the ball down.
No, San Clemente has one timeout left.
No, then why did they down the ball?
I don't know, but it says one timeout on the board.
Board's wrong. Because the referee stopped the clock, but he didn't point that it was a timeout called by either team, and both sides coaches were on the field. Then the referee then motioned the clock to start, and San Clemente came out, and Redding just downed the ball.
Yeah, why not try to get a 5-yard pass? You're still going to have time to call your last timeout. I don't understand that at all. I don't understand what happened. Unless the board's wrong and they don't have a timeout, but it says they do.
The board's wrong, Coach.
We'll see.
Didn't I tell you?
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Didn't you hear me the last time?
You did. All I know is it says two for Servite and 1 for us. And here we go with the field goal attempt. 45-yard attempt by Jones. They'll be kicking right to left. The kick is up.
Plenty of distance.
And the kick is good, so they do get points. And that score is being brought to you by our main sponsor, South Coast Distributing and the Aarons family. So with 3 seconds to go in the second quarter, San Clemente scores. Points get on the board. They now trail 17-3.
That was
a weird
45-yard field goal.
Uh-huh.
And he kicked that 10 yards beyond the goalpost.
That was a nice kick by Aaron Jones, and good job by San Clemente to put a few points on there. And that was kind of a goofy ending to right there. I don't understand what happened that last few plays.
Now San Clemente's got to do a little kick and kick it to one of the up guys. Well, Aaron will probably kick in the end zone.
I don't know. I kind of think, maybe, like squib kick it a little bit and then let it run out right then.
You squib kick it, though. One of them will fall down, and they got 3 seconds to throw one deep pattern. You should kick it in the end zone.
Well, if he kicks in the end zone, they're still going to have the same amount of time.
Yeah, but they're going from the 20-yard line.
Well, they get to go to the first. They get the first down on the 20-yard line. Moving left to right, they got 3 seconds. Last play of the half. And what will Servite do? You think they'll just take a knee here, Coach? Or you think they're going to go for it, put it up?
No, I'm sure they'll take a knee.
That's what I would do. Servite ahead, 17-3. 3 seconds to go here in the second quarter. In the first round of CIF action, San Clemente against Servite here at Cerritos College. And they're going to take a knee. And with that, that's the last play of the first half. San Clemente trails 17-3. And we're not going to be able to have, we'll just have music for you at halftime because we don't have a regular video set up. Right, Faith? So we'll just have some music for you, and we'll be back after the halftime. We're getting some interference on here, Ben. Oh, that was your phone.
No.
We'll be back.
Somebody's tickling my ear, but.
Welcome back, Triton fans. We got about a minute and 18 seconds left before we go to the start of the third quarter. Your San Clemente Tritons trail 17-3. They scored 3 points on the last, right at the end of the second quarter, after Servite scored twice in a matter of a couple minutes to make this a 17-3 ball game. San Clemente is going to have to come out on offense, and they're going to have to move the ball, short passes, and get the running game going. Ben, what are your comments? I know you got some scores.
I got some scores for you fans who are interested in other games. Tonight at halftime, Dana Hills leads Orange Lutheran 16-3. Bishop Amand leads Mater Dei 7-0. Long Beach Poly leads Los Alamitos 9-7. Mission Viejo and Long Beach Wilson are scored at 14-all. Edison at halftime is trouncing Long Beach Millikan 21-0. Trabuco Hills is well over Savannah by a score of 44-0. El Dorado is over Santa Ana Valley by a score of 21-6. And Cypress is leading Troy by a score of 23-14. And Tustin is beating Valencia 24-7. And La Habra, the favorite Division II, is leading Kennedy by the score of 28-3 at halftime. So that should be a pretty easy game for La Habra tonight. San Clemente, I don't know. I don't know what to say. They're still making the same errors that they've done in previous games that has kept them from getting on the board, and they've given Servite good field position on 2 possessions where Servite's gotten the ball inside and into San Clemente's territory. Both possessions started around the 48-yard line, and Servite was able to go in for the scores. And San Clemente has had too many times where they've gotten the ball and gone 3 and out. So San Clemente's got to play that perfect game to get by Servite, and thus far they haven't done that in the first half, but we still have one more half to go. They're down 17-3. I still believe that if San Clemente can play that perfect game, they can win. A lot of times you're so outmanned, you can play your perfect game and still lose. But in San Clemente, with 4 starters out for this game, have their backs to the wall, but they did a fine job the first half. It's just though there were those 2 minutes when Servite scored 2 touchdowns because of just bad situation plays on San Clemente, and the half kind of ended strangely.
Could have been 3 touchdowns, not for the interception by Jones too, in that 5-minute span, right along with those other 2 scored. Man, jeez, I tell you, we're lucky. We're lucky right now. It's not 24-3, but. And Servite gets the ball back, Coach, so we got to stop him on defense.
Yeah.
Getting ready here.
And we've done it before. It's just that the San Clemente offense has got to stay on the field a lot longer and give that San Clemente defense some rest.
I'd like to thank our Friday Night Live sponsors tonight. Our main sponsor, South Coast Distributing, OC Tavern, Rocco Custom Remodeling, Little Page Automotive, Little Page Landscaping, and Gateway Chiropractic. So, Jones is going to kick off the ball. It's going to be a little squib kick to about the 30-yard line. Had to run back a little bit. Gets back out across the 30 to the 35 to the 40. A fumble! And Servite's got the ball back at the 44-yard line of Servite. They'll be moving right to left across your computer screen. The score is 17-3, Servite.
Well, San Clemente took a chance and did a squib kick, kicked out over the first 2 lines of
almost worked.
Yeah, but now Servite's got the ball on their 44-yard line. San Clemente's been kicking the ball in the end zone. They've started their offense on the 20 and been able to hold them, hold their offense, but now their offense starts again in fairly good position on their 44-yard line. Now San Clemente's defense has got to step it up again.
So Servite takes the field. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Fajardo, the quarterback's in gun formation to give up the left side of the formation to Sean DeRosa. And he gets about 2-3 yards where it's going to be second down and about 7.
Tackles made by Rudy Oropeza for San Clemente. He comes from his outside linebacker position. And Servite goes with their no-huddle offense.
Spread formation, 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Empty backfield now. Fajardo is the quarterback. He's in gun. Completion out the left side to Rudy Guerrero. And is going to be stopped at about the 48-yard line maybe.
And the tackle is made by number 15, Bennett Jonas for San Clemente. He came up from his corner position. And right now, Bennett is playing the corner position in place of Ryan Eugenio.
Ball's right at the 49-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Fajardo in gun formation. Big third down. And he tried to run it, and the San Clemente defense stopped him. Nice job.
Thomas Chaparro made the tackle, the nose tackle. And that's what San Clemente's got to do. Just keep him under control and not let him get to the outside. That was a nice defensive stand by San Clemente. Forces Servite to punt the ball.
And he tried to get up the middle of the formation there, and that was a good job by Tom Chaparro in the middle. So Jonas is standing back at the 23-yard line. Remember tonight, folks, there's no video. We're not being allowed by CIF, so you're just getting audio. But we got a ton of listeners. And a high punt. Fielded, gets out to the 23-yard line. So ball's going to be spotted right at the 23-yard line where San Clemente is going to take over. 1st and 10, moving left to right across your computer screen. They trail 17-3, 9:56 to go in the third quarter. And this, Coach, this offensive series right here, I think is huge for San Clemente. They got to come out and they got to make a statement, and they got to go down and put some type of points on the board. You can't. You gotta take advantage now of Servite not scoring on that last drive.
Yeah, they've got to make a statement here that they have the offense to play with Servite. They just got to move the ball, move the ball down the field. You can't go 3 and out.
So, spread formation, 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right, Reddick and gun. The keep by Reddick around the right side, and he gets across the 32-yard line where he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. This is where Chase Reddick, he faked the ball to Espino going up the middle, and he kept it himself. That's where he just watches that outside end, and if he crashes down, he just pulls the ball back out and keeps it.
He came up a little bit wobbly after that tackle.
Yeah, he did. He's a tough kid, that Chase Reddick. He's a tough football player. Going to Boston. Spread formation, 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Watch him keep it. Espino, lone step back to his right. 3-step drop out to Espino, off his hands. Kind of an interesting call on 2nd down and 1. They do a swing pass. Actually, it would have worked had he got it up a little bit more. Still was catchable.
3rd down, another 3rd down situation.
You know, I don't understand. It's 2nd down and 1. They should just run the ball, try to get the first down. And
yeah.
Now they're in the same. They have to do it here. I don't know. Let's see what happens. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Ghost formation. That's empty backfield. Reddick, the quarterback. This is where Reddick likes to run, Coach. And he takes a drop, and it is off the receiver's hands. Just like that, San Clemente's got to punt again.
I don't understand those last 2
No,
calls.
I don't either. Why not run the ball? 2nd down and 1. They do 2 pass plays, and now it's 4th down. They got to punt, and they trail 17-3.
You know, this is a little backbreaking for the defensive team in that they got to keep staying out in the field a lot longer.
So Jones, punt, is going to be fair catch at the 34-yard line by Chris Nichols. And Servite's going to take over, moving right to left across your computer screen. They're ahead of San Clemente 17-3 with 8:58 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
I just don't understand that last series of plays.
I don't either.
I mean, you ran for 8 yards, and then next 2 plays are pass patterns. One that bounces off Espino's hands, and then the other one was almost intercepted on an out pattern. I mean, Jace could have ran for those 2 yards.
Yeah. I don't know why he didn't run there. That's okay. Now we have Servite empty backfield. 4 receivers to the left. They ran this play before, but they just dump it off to that running back, number 6, and that is Chris Nichols. And he's good. They ran the same play earlier in the game, and he gets all the way out to a 1st down to the 46-yard line.
Bennett Jonas came up to make the play, but he put himself in a bad position because the receiver came down to block, and Bennett was on his inside, and the receiver was able to get around him. He should have been on his outside shoulder and forced him in.
Spread formation, empty backfield, motion. The quarterback keeper on the right side, he straight arms, and he gets across for a 1st down, or it's going to be, let's see where they spot it. It's real close. That was the quarterback, Fajardo. Be about less than a yard short.
No, Mandingo for San Clemente was making that tackle.
Maningo. Noah. Good kid.
Who didn't even know how to put a uniform when he came to San Clemente. Now he's a starting linebacker.
He's a great kid. Big kid, strong.
Shy.
Great attitude. He's a great kid. 3 receivers to the left. 1 receiver to the right. The give up the middle of the keeper by the quarterback, and he gets the 1st down. Fajardo, he's out to about the 40-yard line where it's going to be 1st down Servite. They're now at the San Clemente 40-yard line, and they're moving again. That was a nice fake to the running back, and did the same thing San Clemente did on their drive. Quarterback pulls the ball back out, and he runs it up the middle, the left side. 4 receivers to the left. 1 receiver to the right, empty backfield, quarterback and gun. They got that. There he is, wide open. And that's a nice play. It was a complete to Chris Nichols. And he lowered the boom on the San Clemente defender, Coach. Falls out to the 32-yard line.
Yeah,
was that Jonas?
Yeah, it was Bennett Jonas who came up.
And got the hit put on him.
That's what offensive players are taught to do. Don't let the defensive player attack you. You attack him.
Spread formation. 3 receivers to the right. Fajardo's rolling out to the right. He's going to run it. He's going to run it.
There's so much
room. And he gets across the 25 all the way out to about close to the 20-yard line. Maybe where are they going to mark that? Right at the 20 maybe? 21? 21-yard line where it's first down. And now the quarterback, Fajardo, he's just the receivers are running downfield, and he's seeing an open seam, and he's taking off. And San Clemente's, there's no pressure on him.
Well, they're losing control. They're not able to keep him inside the pocket.
Contain. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Fajardo and Gunn to give up the right side of the formation. And that's Nichols again, and he's out. He's down to the maybe 10-yard line where it's going to be a first down Servite.
Yeah, Nichols,
just inside the 10-yard line.
Nichols is having a good night tonight. Usually it's DeRosa who has a good running night. Boy, Nichols is running tonight. And San Clemente just can't seem to be able to stop him. But, not being able to get their offense going and being 3 and out, boy, that just gives the Servite offensive team a lot of confidence and
gives them short field position.
2
receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Fajardo and Gunn. 3-step drop. He's being chased out on the left side. This time they got him. He gets maybe a yard. And that's 7 minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
And he's tackled
Servite ahead 17-3.
He's tackled by Rudy Oropeza, who actually was deep into the backfield and came up from behind to make the tackle.
Rudy's been busy tonight, Coach.
Yeah.
Liking a lot of tackles. His name's called all the time. So, here we go. 2nd down and goal. 3 receivers to the right. Fajardo rolls out to the right. He's got running room again. And he throws.
Wide open receiver.
Touchdown to Rudy Guerrero. Yeah. And that's a touchdown Servite. And he was wide open just at the edge of the end zone on the right side. Yeah. I don't understand the coverage.
Well, as I said in the beginning of the game, that you've got to stop the quarterback, and then when you stop him, then it's the running back you've got to stop. Tonight it's Nichols, but then you're going to find Guerrero open on those few occasions, and he did that tonight, or at least on that play.
I like this when they show that, what we call the creature, kind of where they have the line shifts off to one side, and then you could run a 2-point conversion out of it, and then they shift back depending on how the defense covers it. So, and it's something that makes you the other team have to practice against. It's the PAT. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And it is now 24-3. San Clemente trails 6:42 to go in the third quarter, and that hole is getting deeper for San Clemente now because the offense is not scoring, Coach. And then the defense is giving up big plays also.
As I said before the game, is that San Clemente's got to maintain control of the ball, and their offense has to stay on the field, and they've got to do better than 3 and out. And when you're going 3 and out, and Servite's offense is out there for long periods of time, they're eventually going to get in the end zone. But it's still the middle of the third quarter, down by 3 touchdowns. San Clemente's got to get the ball right now and go down and score in this position.
Every time we say we got to get the ball and score, they're down by another touchdown.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that last series. So we got Terrell Johnson and Espino standing back at the goal line. Normally it's kicked into the end zone. And the Servite faithful are getting all excited. And the ball's kicked out of the end zone. So San Clemente is going to take over. 1st and 10, moving left to right across your computer screen. Well, they trail 24-3 with 6:42 to go in the third quarter.
This game has not put a whole lot of people on the edge of their seats since the middle of the second quarter when Servite scored 2 touchdowns within 2 minutes and kind of put the game in a more comfortable position for Servite. But San Clemente's got to get going right now.
3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Reddick and gun. Espino set to his right. Live audio tonight. There's no video because CIF wouldn't let us do it tonight. No video. Espino, the run up the right side of the formation through A gap. He gets about 1 yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. San Clemente trails 24-3. And it seemed like San Clemente, when they let Servite score twice in those couple minutes, it kind of like, boom, took the wind out of their sail. They just, they have got nothing going since then. Spread formation. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. It's empty backfield. Reddick's going to run the ball. This time they're waiting for him this time. And he gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. And they were... See, now that's the play that they should have ran. That's what the play I thought they were going to run when it was 2nd down and 1. And this time it was 2nd down and 9. And I don't know.
That was an all-out run play right there. There was no intent on even throwing the ball.
And Servite knew it, too. Servite was right there looking for it.
Well, now it's a passing situation with 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Big 3rd down again for San Clemente. They have got to convert. Reddick and gun. Espino set to his right. Out of the hands of, was that Ela? Yeah, that was Ela. In and out of the hands who ran a deep slant, and that would have been a 1st down, Coach.
Yep.
Yeah, I know Ela's been out for a couple weeks with a concussion, but you know what? You got to catch that ball. I mean, you got to help Reddick out. He put that money right exactly where it should be, and it's dropped. We're just not getting the job done. So, punting situation. Jones standing back on the 7-yard line. Oh man, that was close to being blocked.
Got a good bounce on there. Oh, he's going to field it.
He's going to field it. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line maybe, where Servite's going to take over. 1st down, moving right to left across your computer screen. 5:04 to go in the third quarter. San Clemente trails 24-3, and they better not let Servite drive again here and score, or it's going to be close to good night. The party's over. Plenty of time left, but we got to stop Servite. We said at the beginning of the game, if San Clemente has a chance to win this game, they're going to have to stay right with Servite. They can't go 3 and out, and that's exactly what's happened. 3 points on the board. 2 receivers to the right. The give on the left side to DeRosa.
And he gets tripped up by number 38. That'll be
Mandingo. Not Mandingo. Mandingo.
Noah.
That's what you did last time. Mandingo. 2 receivers to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Quarterback and gun. The give on the left side. And he's running down the sideline, stays in bounds, gets across the 30 down to the 28-yard line of San Clemente. That was Sean DeRosa. And just like that, Servite's on the 28-yard line.
And he's forced out by Aaron Jones. Boy, it looked like he stepped out of bounds around the 35-yard line.
I thought he did too. Couldn't quite tell because some guys are close to the line there, but
now Servite's moving the ball again.
2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Give on that left side again to DeRosa, and he's got running room again. Hey, he gets down to the 10-yard line for another Servite 1st down. 3 plays in a row by DeRosa around the same side, same formation. Hey, if it's not broke, why try to fix it?
I know it's the cornerback who hasn't been able to come up and make the play. And the thing is that the defensive players are playing the inside shoulder and not playing and the runner's going to the outside. They should be playing the outside shoulder and force the runner to cut back in. Then they get help from the inside.
You got and the quarterback keep right at the middle. Touchdown, Servite. The fake this time to DeRosa, and the quarterback Fajardo kept the ball ran right up the middle of the formation. And that was 4 plays in a row, 4 offensive plays in a row, plus 10 yardage. And they went right down the field and scored in 4 plays.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I think Sacramento's defense is now down. They just can't get up. They've been on the field too long.
So it's 30-3, 3:56 to go in the third quarter, and we're going to waiting for the PAT. And we just had Ken from Prescott said that looks like the party's over and a great season, San Clemente. Rich, Ben, Faith, and the old guy Chris and his daughter Faith. So the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 31-3, 3:56 to go in the third quarter, and first round of CIF action. San Clemente just is not getting offensive going, and defense. They're just
getting worn down.
Yeah, we're just wearing down. Exactly, Coach. I mean, they're fighting the best they can, but just not getting the job done here. But we got time. But we gotta. I mean, we keep saying they gotta get some points on the board. You can't go 3 and out.
I just don't think San Clemente, their inability to have a running game tonight is hurting them. Servite is just coming with their line. Their DBs are playing back for the pass, and they're basically controlling the San Clemente's running game. And the running game is basically Chase Redding, because David Espino has not been very effective tonight.
And Espino, he is a great running back. He's a great running back. We're just not getting the holes open for him. So the kick is up. This may be fielded this time by Espino to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 33, to the 34, to the 35. First down, San Clemente. On the 35-yard line, moving left to right across your computer screen. 3:48 to go here in the third quarter. San Clemente trails 31-3.
Maybe that nice, excellent run back will inspire San Clemente. Something's got to light a fire on that offense.
Something's got to do something. So 2 receivers to either side of the formation. Reddick and Gunn. And Reddick seems to be moving a little slow, Coach. You notice that? Espino set to his right. 3-step drop. Complete. Nice catch by Micklef. Gets to the 40-yard line. That was a nice catch by Micklef.
And that's his
second down and 5.
First reception for the night.
So 3:34 and ticking. San Clemente trails 31-3. Audio only tonight. No live video because CIF wouldn't let us broadcast with it. Spread formation. 3 receivers to the right. Single receiver to the left. Reddick and Gunn. Espino to his left. Espino, a little bit of running room. Oh, man, he gets driven back.
Oh, he got bent backwards.
He sure heck did, and it's going to be third down and about a yard. But, man, did he ever.
Yeah.
That last surge, you saw him bent backwards. Fortunately, he didn't get hurt.
Tackle is made by number 91, David Perez.
And, you know, I got to give credit to the San Clemente coaching staff this year. They have done a good job as far as, just the talent was just a little bit off this year. Well, not as good as it has been some years. I mean, nothing taken away from any of the kids. But they did the best they can, and they're battling. And a keeper by Reddick around the left side, and he slides down for a first down at the 48-yard line.
See, I got a feeling with you there might be something wrong with Chase because he slid down. And other times he would just go through that DB.
Right.
I mean, he just challenged that defensive player.
He just seems to be moving a little bit slow. Two receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. The quarterback, Reddick and Gunn, motion. Reddick's going to run it again. Nothing that time. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
And it's going to be second down and 10. 1:52 to go in the third quarter. San Clemente trails 31-3.
He was looking for
Deep.
Dominic, who was running a post pattern. He went right straight up the middle of the field, but he was well covered by.
That's a good job of holding on to it.
Yeah, it was well covered by Jordan Jones, number 1 for Servite. But what was strange with that pattern is he had nobody else going out.
Dubs formation, 2 receivers either side. Sacramento is moving left to right across your computer screen. Reddick and gun. Espino set to his right. 3-step drop. Oh! And the receiver just gets drilled. Was that Ela? Oh, no, it's Nick Pasquale. And that would have been a first down, but it was broken up on a big hit by Servite.
That was number 8. No, I was trying to figure out the number because it's hard to find their number. It was number 8, Christian Long, for Servite, made that tackle.
Another 3rd down and long, coach, for San Clemente. Spread formation, 3 receivers to the right. Now it's empty backfield, 2 receivers to the left. Reddick and gun. And he's going to get set. No, he breaks free. He should run it.
Oh,
I got a wide open receiver. He should have ran that ball. He would have had the first down. I mean, it was almost complete to the end zone. It went off Terrell Johnson's hands, but Reddick had a lot of running room right there. They almost got him for the sack, and he decided to hold up and throw it all the way into the end zone like about a 45, 50, or 50, 55-yard pass. And just didn't work, and now they got to punt again. But he should have ran that ball. Like you said, maybe there's something wrong with him. The kick by Jones. It's going to be rolls down. Better stop that before it gets in the end zone. Right at the 1-yard line. Ooh!
Boy, they stopped it right at the foot
at the 1 foot line. With 48 seconds to go in the third quarter, Sacramento trails 31-3, and Servite has the ball again.
They have it. You know what? I hope this doesn't come out again, but Servite has the ball in the 1 foot mark. Last year, San Clemente played Esperanza. Esperanza had the ball on the 1 foot line, and they drove the entire field for a score.
We just got a text saying that number 35 is Christian Tober. I don't know. Did we say that we didn't have 35's number, Coach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that Christian?
Yeah, it's Christian Tober. So someone just gave us a...
he's out of bounds.
A shout-out over here saying that 35 is Christian Tober. We appreciate that. We didn't have his number. Thank you. So 35 is Christian Tober. We've called the number several times, but we just didn't have we didn't have a name with it up here. Sorry about that, but now we know who it is. Thank you for sending that in to us. So 2nd down and about 1 on a gain of 9. 18 seconds and ticking. And they're probably just going to let this clock tick out here, Coach. And with that, 10 seconds to go. Servite ahead, 31-3. Would like to thank our Friday Night Live sponsor, our main sponsor, South Coast Distributing, the Aarons family, OC Tavern, Michael Merrigan, Rocco Custom Remodeling, Reno and Gregg, Little Page Automotive, Mark Littlepage, Little Page Landscaping, Paul Littlepage, and Gateway Chiropractic, John Vaught. And that's the end of the third quarter, so we got 1 quarter to go. Servite ahead, 31-3.
And
San Clemente's in big trouble, Coach.
Well, it's going to take more than a miracle to get San Clemente out of this hole. Well, and it's pretty predictable what's going to happen in this last quarter. Servite's going to run the ball, and they're going to run the ball. And Servite and San Clemente their only out is they have to throw the ball. So Servite's going to be coming with their defensive backs are going to be playing deep and allowing San Clemente to, if they're going to catch the ball, catch it underneath and just keep the ball in the playing field and let the clock run. But Servite in this third quarter, I mean, their running game was just on, and for some reason they were running to San Clemente through their left to San Clemente's right, and San Clemente just could not come up and make the plays. They were just running crazy to San Clemente's right side defense.
So Servite's going to have the ball. 2nd down and 1. Ball's on the 9-yard line, or right about the 10-yard line. 12 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. 3 backs, that T-like backfield. The give on the left side to number 38, Jody Thomas. He gets across for the 1st down, and like Ben's saying, they're just going to pound that ball now and just keep that clock ticking.
Tackle was made by Rudy Oripeza again.
Dana's winning 28-3 now over Olu. Bob Cunningham, coach with us on the freshman level. He's at Dana tonight. He's giving us scores. So, 1st down. Ball's at the 15-yard line.
Dana's our big rival. I hate losing to Dana, but, I'm glad for that program that it's gotten to the point where it's now competing in the playoffs.
Exactly. The quarterback keeper on the right side, he's got a lot of running room again, and he straight arms Jones and keeps going. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line, so it's going to come back a little. 45-yard line of Servite. But Fajardo, he just fakes the ball up the middle to DeRosa, and then he just takes the ball himself and just takes off on the right side. And, man, he just gets downfield. He got some speed. San Clemente, we had the same type of play where Reddick does that to Espino. You just watch that end, and if he crashes, you keep the ball yourself. But it's working for Servite. Spread formation, 3 receivers to the right. 2 to the left. The give up the middle of facing. And look at the holes opening up now. That was running back was Everett West. 1st down. Now we're starting to see new players for Servite.
And Thomas Chaparro, nose tackle for San Clemente, was in on that tackle as Servite goes without a huddle.
San Clemente defense, look at their heads down, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
They're all hanging their heads. They got to, come on now. Keep fighting, guys. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. The give on the left side now. And he gets a couple yards. That's that running back number 3, Everett West.
And again, that was Thomas Chaparro who came out from his nose tackle to make that tackle.
So ball's at the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 9. 10:32 to go in the 4th quarter. San Clemente trails 31-3. Just has not been able to get 1st downs on offense, and they can't stop Servite. Their running game. So 2nd down and 9. Receivers to either side of the formation. And that's Everett West again. And they're just going to pound this ball and try to keep moving the chains. Gets out to their 33-yard line.
That tackle was made by number 46, Kyle Hill, for San Clemente. And Servite's just going to run the clock. Got 9 minutes and 50 seconds, and San Clemente just can't do anything.
Nah, they're just going to run it. Take as much time as they can in between plays. And time is ticking away. 2 receivers to the right. They give on the left side to West again. And he's got that was a nice job on the outside. Oh, that was Tober too, Coach.
Yep.
That was stopped at the line of scrimmage and driven back. Now we know Christian Tober's that he is number 35, and he played for us, Ben. And he's a great kid. His dad coached with us. Just a great football family, and I'm really glad you let us know out there from Tritonland who he was, because he's a great kid. I'm glad to see him playing in this game right now.
He made a nice play on that particular one. He stayed to the outside shoulder of the ball carrier and just allowed the ball carrier to come to him, and then made the nice tackle and played on the outside.
Yeah, good job, Christian. So 4th down and about 8. Servite's going to go for it. And the pass complete to the 24-yard line, 23-yard line. It's going to be 1st down Servite. And just like that, they're getting close to scoring position again.
And Christian Tober is in there to make the tackle. Christian's come up and made the last 3 plays.
Good for him. Glad we know his name. So first down, 3 backs in the backfield, T formation. You give it around the left side, and he's got a running room. He's get all the way down and into the end zone goes Chris Nichols, and it's a touchdown Servite.
Nicholas is having a field day tonight, and he just went around the left side of San Clemente, and they just can't stop him out there.
Man, I know they just keep running that same thing with him.
This has got
37-3.
This has got to hurt Patton just a little bit more because Eric played at Mater Dei, and for 4 years he played against Servite.
2 receivers to the right. Now they have that. They have faked that 2-point conversion, and then they set back up for the PAT. They don't need to go for a 2-point conversion now. 37-3, 8:12 to go in the fourth quarter, pending the PAT. And one of our fans just, and the kick is up. Now it's 38-3. One of our fans just emailed us right now and just said they expected to see a shootout tonight, like the last time we played. And boy, man, 2 years ago that was a shootout here. That's when Brad Curtis was the QB. Man, that was a good game. And we were driving at the end of the game and got intercepted. And oh man, that was an exciting football game. And
we were up on Servite, and I believe Servite had third and about 20 yards to go. And then San Clemente committed an interference call, and Servite got the ball on the first down and went in and scored. And San Clemente lost that night. But, boy, they put a lot of points on the board that night.
Yeah, something like 55-48 or something like that.
And for those of you who aren't familiar with Servite, just to give you a little history, they've had 2 outstanding quarterbacks attend that school. One was Steve Berline, who went on to play at Notre Dame and with the Dallas Cowboys. And the other great athlete was Steve Bichelle, who went on to play baseball with the Texas Rangers. And the starting middle linebacker for SC, Gallipo, played for San Clemente here. We played against him 2 years ago.
As Taylor Patton and A.J. Pasquale, we're talking about that Servite game. Both those guys, great Triton football players. Glad you guys are out there listening. You guys both are great players, and we enjoyed coaching you guys. And the kick is going to go in and out of the end zone again, and San Clemente is going to take over 1st and 10. Ball's going to be at the 20-yard line. 8:12 to go in the fourth quarter. San Clemente trailing 38-3.
And it's San Clemente right now, 8 minutes and 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Should hopefully not quit here and try and get the ball down and put another score on the board.
They won't quit, Coach. Might not be able to get the job done, but they're not going to quit. 2 receivers either side of formation. A.J. Pasquale and Taylor Patton, both in Arizona now. Reddick and Gunn. Complete in and out of the hands of Ela again.
That's been happening.
That was right. It has all night with Ela. Now, Ela was out with a concussion for 1 or 2 games, Coach?
Two games just last week.
Yeah, man. And, he's had several drops tonight. It's just not.
But it's not him. No. There have been a couple of receivers who the ball's hit him in the hands and they've been able to hold
Reddick, I feel sorry for Reddick. I mean, the ball's right there. You got to catch that football. Pasquale and Patton are in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Northern Arizona.
Arizona.
The old Lumberjacks. Oh.
To give a draw up the middle to Espino. He gets out to the 23-yard line.
And that was a bad
third down and 8.
Snap went over Redding's right shoulder, and he was able to grab it and still be able to make the handout, but it was a bad snap by San Clemente. Now we got 3rd and long again. What do you call on 3rd and long and down 38 to 3?
I got it, Coach. Right now. Nope.
What? Reverse?
Nope.
Statue
of Liberty.
Oh.
Or Fumble-Rooski. 2 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. You guys out there probably shaking your heads right now. Reddick and Gunn. There we go. Good slant pass to Ela that time. It's going to be 1st down.
Yeah, got it for first.
Caught it that time. And Reddick's doing a good job of getting the ball out there. I mean, he's had a tough night. Just a lot of drop passes. I mean, yeah, some of them were off a little bit, but they still got to be caught.
Yeah, when the ball hits you in the hands, you got to catch it.
And I like Reddick. He's a great kid, big, strong kid, good quarterback, and I love Ela. Ela was our B-string quarterback and freshman, and he's been a #1 receiver here, and he's done a great job to give to Espino on the right side, and he's got across to a first down. Looks like maybe a lot of new players on Servite right now, Coach.
Yeah.
I see a lot of clean numbers out there. That moves the chains. But they're going to, Servite's going to get some of their kids some playing time now. They're ahead 38-3.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not letting Travis play Wilson. A little bit of quarterback with just 6 minutes left and let him get a little playoff experience.
Yep, Dubs formation. They'd probably like to see Reddick get at least a score going out his last game here. Gun formation, quick slant on the other side. The receivers just keep dropping the ball. You got to hold on to that ball. That was Wilson. That was a pass to Travis Wilson. And Travis, last week he was in there. He was catching the heck out of the ball.
Yeah, hit him
and Travis is a great kid, too.
Hit him in the hands and hit him in the chest and couldn't catch the ball.
Yep. And he was there on that slant. And Travis is the backup quarterback. He was our freshman quarterback last year. He's a big, tall kid. He's a strong kid. Great football family at San Clemente. Faith is behind me doing yoga right now. Faith, what are you doing? Now you scared me. So the dead formation, give to Espino on the right side. Gets out across for first down to the 45-yard line of Servite. First down, San Clemente.
Well, San Clemente's offense is moving right now, but they're going against Servite's backup players right now, but.
Hey, Taylor, remember, Taylor Patton, you're still out there. Remember when we played that fog game up in
Santa Monica?
Santa Monica. Remember how foggy it was, and it was really super foggy, that long bus ride? Send me back something. Well, of course you remember, but that was a eerie game. So, pass from Reddick down the sideline to Ela over his head.
Oh.
He was wide open, too.
That was a good effort, but I think he turned around to look back for the ball a little too soon. I think if he had just kept on running, he might have gotten under the ball.
But it was a little out of bounds too. Yeah. But it was close. So 2nd down and 10. Ball's on the 45-yard line. 5:56 to go in the fourth quarter. San Clemente trails 38-3. Hopefully they can get down here and get in the end zone. Spread formation. 3 receivers to the left. Single receiver to the right. Reddick and gun. The keeper by Reddick on the right side again. He's got running room. He gets down to the 30, where it's going to be first down, San Clemente. Nice job.
He didn't slide on that particular run. Boy, he went right at the safety that came up to make the tackle. I think that safety is hurting a little bit right now.
So, 5:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. San Clemente trails 38-3. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on, Taylor. 3 receivers to the left. Reddick, 3-step drop. And did he catch it?
Yeah, he reached back and got it.
He sure did. That was a great catch by Patrick Doris. And he's out. The ball's out at the 24-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down and about 4. Taylor Patton was just saying, yeah, he remembers it. He remembers stopping back home at In-N-Out on the way back. It says Taylor says one of his teammates on college was on that Santa Monica team. Yeah, we spanked them. Oh, sorry. Spread formation. 3 receivers to the left. To give up the right side to Espino. He's down to about the 19-yard line, which should be a first down, San Clemente. And San Clemente trying to get some points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they're moving the offense, but we have to be a little bit realistic. San Clemente's first stringers are going against Servite's backup players.
Coach. 2 receivers to the spread formation. 3 receivers to the left. Single receiver to the right. Reddick and gun. Quarterback keeper, he pitches it to Spino, and Spino's down there, gets close to another first down around the 9-yard line.
And they're not stopping the clock. They're going to wind it down with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
They're not going to stop the clock. So this is the second time now in 3 years we've been here, right, Coach?
Yeah.
Second time in 3 years.
Played Servite both times.
Yeah, both times. And you should see, folks, you see them. Unfortunately, we didn't have video for you, just audio, but when they march out, they come all marching out Servite I'm talking about, and they got the bagpipes, and they're all in a big group. And
they do their pride drill.
Yep.
Taylor remembers our little listening drill.
That's right. 3 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right, ghost, empty backfield. A run by Reddick. That was him all the way, Coach. But they know that play. Gets down to about almost the 5-yard line where it's going to be first down.
Got the first down. How come they didn't run that play when there was 2nd and 1 yard to go?
That's exactly right, Coach.
Anyway, 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. San Clemente is going in hopefully for a TD.
Hey, you just say, Coach, we got Susan Goggins just tuned in to us and said that, too bad about the game here tonight. She's also listening to Dana, and it looks like Dana's going to go on. Bob Cunningham over there, and he's been giving it updates also. Hello, Susan. Does a lot in the community. Great family. 2 beautiful daughters. Marty, her husband. 4 receivers to the right. Reddick and gun. Let's get it in the end zone. Come on. That's over the head of Wilson in the back of the end zone.
Wow. And he had John Martinez open right at the 2-yard marker. I mean, there was no one next to him. He could have caught that pass and just fallen into the end zone.
Crawled in.
Well, with 3 minutes left, San Clemente's season's about over. It's been a good year. A win here would have made it a great year, at least an outstanding year.
3 receivers to the left, a single receiver to the right. Reddick and gun to give to Espino, and he's going to be touchdown, San Clemente. David Espino, nice job by David Espino. San Clemente scores with 3:02 to go in the 4th quarter. It's now 38-9, and that score is brought to you by the OC Tavern and Michael Merrigan. So getting ready for the PAT, and San Clemente puts a TD on the board. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So that makes it 38-10, 3:02 here to go in the 4th quarter. And like Ben was saying, season is closing out for your Tritons.
You know, don't get discouraged, fans, and for all the Tritons out there. Next year, we had a good team this year. We had some bad losses that should have been wins, but the goal is to get to the playoffs and give us a chance to make some great victories there. And we did get into the playoffs, but kids just couldn't put it together tonight. Next year, San Clemente's team should be an outstanding team. 2 years ago. Now, last year, our freshman team lost one game. We lost one game, and this year, our freshman team lost one game and tied one, and our B team went undefeated. And when they combine the sophomores and freshmen of this year, next year, San Clemente should be pretty good. They're going to have an outstanding set of quarterbacks coming in.
Yeah, they do. And the kick is going to be fielded. Oh, it goes into the end zone. And it's going to come out to the 20-yard line. And, yeah, like Ben said, actually, you know, we're for the next 3 years, starting with next year, we're going to have, I'm telling you guys, this, and Ben just said the same thing, we got talent of last year's freshmen and this year's freshmen, combined with the juniors going to be varsity players next year. We're going to be loaded for the next 3 years, folks. You mark us down. We said this because we're going to be good. We've got talent on both sides of the ball. If we can get ourselves a good line, we'll be looking good.
We'll have. I mean, we've got enough talent where the backups offensively are going to be as good as the starters, and defensively the backups are going to be as good as the starters.
Two receivers set to the left. The give on the right side. Gets out to the 25-yard line. The running back, William Charles. Make that. Gotta write that down.
Tackles made by number 8, Connor Stewart for San Clemente. And number 15, Bennett Jonas was also in on that tackle.
It just seems like we were just here, and that was 2 years ago already, Ben. Man, we've been doing Friday night for a long time. Two receivers to the right.
I know, you're getting old looking.
I know, I am. Jeez, I'm no spring chicken anymore. Ball gets out to the 38 or the 28-yard line. Running back William Charles. Again, it's going to be third down and about 3. And guys, speaking of doing Friday night this is our 6th year. Ben and I doing Friday Night Live. Ben and I have been coaching together, man, for many, many years at San Clemente, and going all the way back almost 30 years ago. We coached together on a Pop Warner team together. Practiced at Bovine Field in San Juan, and I'm telling you, we're talking 30 years ago. Oops, Big P jumped off, and it's one of our players from years ago. He called him Big P.
Number 71, Austin Pitchergrud. And his last name was too hard to remember. We just call him P.
It's Pitzengrud, and we call him, Big P. Big P.
He's 6'4".